Today we're hitting the road because we are going to visit the 4 new Publixes, which recently had a grand opening in May of this year. There's 4 of them here in Florida, and we're going to try to go visit all of them on this trip. The first one's a bit of a drive. We're going down to Miami Gardens. And the other 3 that have opened up recently and had grand openings are Margate, Florida, Boca Raton, and Palm Beach Gardens. So it's a bit of a drive. Looks like it's over 40 minutes on the highway for the first stop. Hopefully we get to all of these today. I'm not sure if these have been remodeled recently or they're completely new stores. We'll find out when we get there. We'll look into it, and I've got the details. I'll pull them up and we'll look at them together, and we'll visit inside the stores as long as we don't get kicked out by Publix established management. Hopefully they don't kick me out. They know I love Publix because I live in Florida. It's the law. Settle in, make sure your seatbelt is buckled, and let's head down to Miami for our first stop. Okay, we are at the first one. This is in southern part of Miami, down east. The neighborhood around here is called Kendall. Internally, Publix refers to this as store 1657. They have the traditional departments. We're going to go inside and check them all out. And this Publix also does have a external liquor store, which we'll probably not go check out. But let's go check it out and see if we can avoid getting kicked out of Publix. What do you think? That's a good look, my man. You look like Robin Zander. Styling. All right, so this is unexpected. You walk into the main door and you're into a parking garage. This has got to be a pretty busy store to have a parking garage underneath the store. So we got to go up some stairs or elevators. Just a personal preference. When given a choice between elevators and stairs, I try to always take the stairs. There's a nice dining area over here. Nice dining seating area. And the dining area has a nice view out the window, out over the parking lot. Deli section is really tasty looking. Produce section is beautiful. Meats is all orderly. You know what I'd like to find is a pair of sunglasses. I was dying out there in the highway. These will work. Store is big, bright, well lit, clean. Before we hit the road again, I'm gonna grab a bottle of their lemonade because there is literally no lemonade in the earth better than Publix lemonade. You know, I used to hate self-serve, but now I love it. And I can't stand when there's no self-serve available.
My knee.
All right. Publix 1657. I like it. This one's getting 5 green pea logos out of 5. Seems like that's the score I always give Publix, so what's up with that? All right. Goodbye, Publix. Next stop, Publix. We are going to go up to Margate, Florida, which is a suburb of Fort Lauderdale, and go see the next Publix that opened up in May of this year. 52 miles. Let's go. Okay, 50 miles later, Welcome to Margate, Florida. This is store 1895. That's what Publix calls it internally. It opened up last month. We're going to take a walk inside, take a walk around, and see how it looks. This is a refurbished store, and I know that because I have known this Publix for a long time. It has been here for a long time, and it was never all that great. So it's got to be better than that. I bet it's pretty nice. Let's go check it out. It's got this nice lime green painted mural design on the outside. That's nice. Not as nice as the vintage tile mosaics, but it looks nice. You see that there's a elevator and stairs up that takes you upstairs to the seating area. I think we need to go check that out. Oh, this is nice. There's a seating area up here that looks out over the entire store. And there's even outdoor seating over here that looks out over the parking lot. This is nice. Well, we are not going to spend very much time in there because it is a carbon copy of the store down in Kendall. I mean, copy paste, exact layout. And everything looks identical with the exception that the store in Kendall looks like it's taken care of just slightly better. Now, Saturday afternoon, maybe the customers have come and trashed the store, and maybe they keep this one looking immaculate when they first open. I don't know. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. The produce section's missing a lot of product out on the shelves, and it's really not as nice of an area, so I guess it's actually to be expected that it's just the way it is. The nicer the area a store sits in, the nicer the store itself is kept up. So this store here, 1895 in Margate, I'm going to give you 4.5 green pea logos. Next stop is Boca Raton. You may remember Boca. Big claim to fame for them is Jerry Seinfeld's parents lived in Boca, right? At Boca del Vista. So it's not a long drive. We'll just head right on up there and let's go see how the new store in Boca looks. All right, welcome to Boca. We are in Boca Raton, and this is store 2008 or 2008. I don't really know how the Publix employees internally would refer to this one. Are they going to call it 2008 or 2008? I don't know. But this one is brand new. It's a fresh building out here on the western edge of Boca on 441, which is our State Road 7. It's a road that goes all the way from down in Miami up to the Georgia border and beyond. So it's a main road in Florida here. I say let's go on inside. This is probably the newest one we're going to visit today. I think this is the most recently opened one, also this past May here in 2025. So let's go inside and see what this store 2008, 2008, it's probably 2008. You know what I should do? I should go to the customer service desk and ask them, hey, what store is this? And however they pronounce it, that's how they say it. Maybe we'll try that while we're in there. All right, let's go inside and see what it looks like. The decor on the outside looks a lot like your standard generic South Florida construction. Hi.
Hi there.
Can you tell me what store number this is?
2008.
2008. Got it. It's new, huh?
Yes.
Brand new. This is pretty back here. I like your new store.
Yeah.
It's nice. So it's a unique layout that I've not seen before with the produce up on the front right of the store. And then bakery and deli is behind that. No, meats and deli. Bakery's all the way down on the other end. Let's go down to bakery. Seems like there's some odd angles, some odd corner angles here. Makes the store just seem more unique or something. Not a very massive store, but it kind of fits my theory that the more high-end the neighborhood and the area, the more high-end the store. So everything looks immaculate and clean and perfect, and this is a little bit more expensive ritzy area to live. Little seating area up front behind the cash registers, that's cool. Only 5 checkout lines, but it has a ton of self-service lines. I suspect folks in this area probably are self-service, self-checkout type folks. So that makes sense. So there we have it, store 2008, as we heard they pronounce it. Not 2008, 2008, which is I think that might have been the first, what my first guess was, right? All right, that is the third store we visited today of the newly opened Publixes. And I gotta tell you, it's 6:15 now. I don't think I'm gonna drive up to the Palm Beaches. I think it was nearly 3 when I started, something like that. It was about 1:30 when I was at the airport waiting on my friend, right? I'm thinking I'm probably gonna head on back to the house and figure out what's for dinner. Like I said, it's 6:15 now. I'm probably 15 minutes to 30 minutes away from the house. I think I'm gonna save the Palm Beach Gardens Publix for another day. I can give you a little bit of info on that one. So that Palm Beach Gardens, Florida store it's up on 9900 alternate A1A. Oh, that's all the way out on A1A. That's really far out east too. That'd be tough. Yeah, I'll save that one for another day. There's another one I saw on A1A south of Southern Boulevard. I mean, south of like Trump's house, you know? I think it would be Trump's Publix if he would decide he wanted a chicken tender sub and to hop in the Beast and ride down A1A to the deli. That would be his. So maybe we'll visit that one and the brand new one in another video. That'd be pretty cool to combine those. Yeah, 9900 A1A in Palm Beach Gardens, and it's store 2021. They probably call it 2021 based on how these guys call it 2008, but maybe not. They might call it 2021. Also just opened up here in May. So we'll visit that one and the one south of Trump's house. We'll go to Trump's Publix and we'll go to the brand new one together. And we'll call this one a video. Does that sound fair? Can you forgive me for only taking you to 3 Publixes? I hope so. I think so. You're forgiving folks. All right, well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out with me and going on this ride. Covered a lot of miles. I think that was a 110, 115 mile an hour day. So I'm gonna hit the road. I'll see you in the next video. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see you next time.